no dairy, no eggs, no sugar, no gluten, no nuts. I came across this recipe probably a couple years ago by now, and I've always wanted to make it. I was always curious about how it was gonna taste. Like, how could they possibly make a chocolate chip cookie recipe that tastes just as good as the real thing? Apparently this recipe is well loved by celebrities such as the Kardashians and Zooey Deschanel and other famous people, because it is from Erin McKenna's bakery, and they make cookies that are gluten-free and sugar-free and dairy-free and all the things free. I am a little skeptical on whether or not it will be really, really good, but I really have to find out, and I'm sure you're super curious too. So let's get started. This is my KitchenAid. I'm going to start by mixing the oils. This is coconut oil, 1 cup of unscented coconut oil. That helps it not have a strong coconut scent. This is Truvia brown sugar, the same brown sugar I used in my sugar-free banana bread recipe. This is monk fruit sugar, and it is a sugar-free sugar. 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. This replaces the egg, according to Erin McKenna. And I've seen other recipes where they replace the egg with applesauce. So let's stir this up. I'm going to add the dry ingredients next. I'm guessing that it's a teaspoon of baking soda. There was a misprint on the recipe and I could not find another recipe. Yeah, the baking soda somehow was left out of the recipe. So unfortunately, that's just a guess based on other recipes with this flour. I'm guessing that 1 teaspoon is the amount for this size recipe, and 1 teaspoon of salt. So I'm just giving that a stir into the flour. And then we are going to add the xanthan gum. That's what this looks like. This supposedly gives gluten-free flour like the chewiness that a regular cookie would have. It is just a 1/2 teaspoon that we need. I'm gonna stir that into the flours as well. I'm gonna add the vanilla. 2 tablespoons of vanilla, which seems like quite a lot. But hey, vanilla is really good, so I mean, I don't think it'll hurt it. I'm gonna give the vanilla a quick stir before I start adding the flours. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna scoop out about 1/2 of the flour here. This is Bob's Red Mill gluten-free baking, all-purpose, I believe. It's still pretty sticky, which is great because we have the rest of this to add. I'm just gonna go ahead and add it all. She also has up to 3 tablespoons of water in the recipe. This is how it looks so far. It looks good to me. It almost doesn't look like it needs water, if you ask me. This is like a good chocolate chip cookie dough consistency. Let me read the instructions, see why it needs the water. Splash water in a little bit at a time until dough comes together. Honestly, I don't think it needs the water at all. It looks really like real, you know, basically like real cookie dough. It looks a little different, slightly more, I don't know, sandy? I don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't have eggs, so I could taste it. Whoa, it's pretty good. Lastly, we're adding 1 cup of sugar-free chocolate chips. These are also dairy-free. And I'm going to give those a good stir in here. And then we're gonna start scooping them out. I'm excited. That looks pretty good. Looks like real cookie dough, nice and chocolatey. All right, let's start scooping them out. She recommends putting parchment paper. I actually have these handy like parchment paper sheets that apparently you can use them a few times, which is cool. So I'm just gonna prep that on here. Time to start scooping them out. Again, ice cream scoops. The freaking key to cooking. No, to portioning? Is that a word? The key to portioning. I mean, little one for cookies, big one for cupcakes, and also you can use this size one for meatballs. This is definitely softer. I'm glad I didn't add the water. By the way, I don't even think I said this. They're called the Slim Thick Cookies. That is what it's called. You can actually order it online at her bakery website, which is kind of cool. They are expensive cookies. Like I said, cookies that the stars like. All right, I don't know how much these are gonna grow, so I think that that's good. And I'm gonna bake them and I will show you them when they're finished. Cookies are done now. I baked them for 14 minutes at 350. Let me show you how they look. They were cooling for 20 minutes, which is what the recipe says. And then this is how they look. They feel kind of crispy. That's how the bottom is. My mom already tried them. She said they were really good. So I'm kind of hopeful. I mean, I was skeptical in the beginning, but now I'm a little bit more hopeful. So let me try them. Wow. That is really good. I can tell that it's fake sugar. I really expected the texture to be a lot more weird. Like, I don't know, it doesn't taste that gluten-free. It's got the crispiness on the outside and it does kind of have a chewiness. There's something about like fake sugar that tastes like, I feel like it tastes almost like cold on your tongue. I don't know, does anybody else think that, or is that just me? Honestly, a lot better than I was expecting. Yeah, I think I'd recommend this recipe. For a gluten-free, sugar-free cookie, I mean, that's like one of the best I've ever had. I just recently tried another gluten-free, what was it? It was just like coconut sugar, peanut butter, some kind of keto cookies. Disgusting. I mean, I literally don't understand who is making those and enjoy them. Like, they were so bad. These, wow, like much better. You know how if you make something and you're like, I don't want to take it there because it's that bad or whatever, it's not that great. Like, I would feel comfortable making these for somewhere. Like, I think they're good enough to be like presentable. Very good. Okay, bottom line, I recommend you try this recipe, especially if you're like concerned about gluten or sugar, definitely try it. If you enjoyed this video and you are looking for more dairy-free or sugar-free recipes, I highly recommend you try my family's favorite banana bread recipe. I'm going to link it up here, wherever it goes, and also down in the description box for you to check out. And if you like content like this, testing out recipes, learning tried and true recipes from me, and tasting new foods, subscribe to keep watching. And thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have a great day. And also, you can use this size one for meatballs. I mean, or you can use the big one. Hey, you do you, man. I don't know how big you like your balls. Is that gonna stay in? Oh my God.